Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here and welcome back to another crypto video. Today has been a rather neutral day for Bitcoin and for most of the crypto market. But guys, I have already been telling you this for a couple of days now. I am buying the dip massively. I've just bought myself some more XRP. I recently bought myself some more of my other old but gold coins like XLM. And today has been a rather good day for the start of the new process. I've already explained it to you guys before. I think XRP is really not going to go, quote unquote, that low from here on forward. I mean, in worst case, we're going to be bouncing back from 94 cents. Really worst case, we're going to go all the way back down to 80. But guys, as long as it's within this range, and we know that the price will only move down because of either some XRP ledger trouble in the short term or some small little Bitcoin correction due to panic, we know that it's really hard to lose money with crypto right now. Once more, not financial advice, just my opinion. And for that reason, I am buying every time we go lower. And I'm dedicated more than ever to this craft right now. You guys most likely already know, but I almost always have long positions open over on Bybit. Guys, I just added a significant amount of money to the majority of my longs, which right now are XRP, BTC, Ethereum, and there's another one, ADA, Cardano ADA. The reason I added quite a significant amount of money to these is because even though the price on the short term might come down just a little bit, I have done this relatively, I should say, where I have enough money to kind of add to my position, but you need to, of course, logically speaking, find a certain entry point. And since it's proven that it's not the best idea to really wait for the dip, but to buy your way down or basically buy every single day as it means, because time in the markets is better than timing the markets, I had to start somewhere. Right now, we are a significant amount down from most other points that I could have bought XRP at recently, and so I think it's a good idea for me to just start stacking up again instead of just waiting idly by, waiting for all these gains to pass me up. At the end of the day, I also don't really know when the lawsuit is going to settle or when some crazy announcements are going to come, because almost every single day I look at XRP, things look quite juicy. I mean, this is what we just now saw. XRP is now available to trade on the Kinesis exchange, a pivotal step in further broadening the range of carefully selected and most sought after digital currencies on the market. I don't really see these things as a really big thing, but it's a step. In a much anticipated announcement, Kinesis Money, the monetary system based one-to-one on fully allocated physical gold and silver, introduces XRP to the Kinesis exchange, further enriching Kinesis' selection of the most in-demand cryptocurrencies globally. And I think it's rather interesting that they chose to add XRP. I'm not sure exactly if this is a new or old announcement that's been recycled, but I always like to see that type of stuff. And it further points me towards the right direction of thinking, yeah, guys, I should just keep stacking up my XRP. Now, besides that, guys, if you haven't gotten an account over on Bybit just quite yet, make sure you check it out. Because pretty soon here, guys, there's going to be yet another coin which is launching that I personally think everybody that has the chance to should definitely get their hands on, because there's a good chance that we're going to be making some juicy money with this coin. And I've told you all before, if I tell you that there's going to be a coin which is about to go juicy, it's never a guarantee, but you better be sure I know what I'm talking about, all right, guys? And so today, to prove that once more, I will show you guys 5 altcoins that have not launched just quite yet. If you get the chance to buy all those coins, I am right now putting it down. I can, oh wait, my freaking, what is this? I hit the desk and now my, what is going on? My fan is, like, how do you call it? Air conditioner is going on again. Why? What is, okay. Okay, turn back off. Maybe it's because I didn't move for a little while. I wanted to say, I can almost say, let's say with pretty high certainty, that I will turn $1,000 into over, I'm going to say, let's put as a baseline, $400,000. But, you know, I honestly think we'll turn into even more than that, purely by investing into these coins. Then again, what I say is a little bit skewed in the sense that you do not only start with $1,000, but $1,000 invested into these coins will most likely turn to $500,000 as a low bet. But you guys will see. I keep sharing those coins. It is once more not as easy as you might think, but it is the reality of these things. And we've shown it multiple times. It's really juicy, 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 juicy. Having said that, if you want more info on that stuff, all you need to do is subscribe because I share all the different facts. Let's move on here. Mac Attack XRP shared facts about XRP 2014 to 2021. All I have to say about this, guys, is that I honestly believe we have been holding one of the most suppressed cryptos for a very long while. It's been almost like 1,400 or something like that days since we saw an all-time high. It's been crazy. But the more I see those numbers, the more excited I get about the near future. It pushes me. It pushes me. The fact that we've waited for so long, it gets me excited. And I don't know if you guys feel that too. Let me know in the comment section down below. Are you guys excited about XRP? Do you feel the same as I feel? Let me know in the comment section. On the contrary, we saw BITRUE state this. XRPL Labs shared first. Because we want to give everybody a chance to contribute, and because we feel the network will actually benefit significantly by the contributions the ecosystem can make, we launch an Adopt a Piece of a Node initiative. That's because right now there's a little issue that I described yesterday with, in actuality, the lack of nodes. To fully describe, the past weeks have been very challenging. The XP Ledger had to endure a lot of traffic, some bugs, and even downtime. While we can't address all issues at once, one thing is clear. We need more open, publicly accessible XRP Ledger node capacity. If we increase the capacity, the amount of simultaneous end users who can be served responses to their queries, like account, balance, transaction, and order book information, the overall user experience will increase, and a failing node can be instantly replaced by a spare one. We have received an overwhelming amount of wonderful and heartwarming messages from the community. It is evident that a lot of people wish us well and want to help us with the XP Ledger. We have given this a lot of thought. Running nodes and especially maintaining nodes is really hard for individuals. At XPL Labs, we're experts in setting up and maintaining XPL infrastructure. The infrastructure we already operate is being put to good use, not only by XUM, but by the entire ecosystem, because we want to give everybody a chance to contribute, and because we feel the network will actually benefit significantly from those contributions to the ecosystem. We launched an Adopt a Piece of a Node initiative. So basically, you can most likely now get yourself a piece of a node to help the XP Ledger. Pretty interesting idea, though. And here it says, what are the rewards of running nodes for Ripple, a working available ledger? Because at the end of the day, guys, the best incentive is no incentive, as we described before. If there were rewards, it would basically be overrun by people doing this purely for the rewards. It'd be less integer, whatever. Integral, less honest, let's put it like that, because people would do it for the money. So yeah, BITRUE is kind of excited about that. Thank you for the heartwarming messages. They really mean a lot to the labs team and to me. Many asked how they can help. We gave this a lot of thought. There's always ways that we can make it stronger, and so right now you can kind of adapt a little part in that. It's interesting, very, very interesting. Ooh, that's cool. Sorry, I'm not rich. I adopt 5 of them. This is if you adopt an entire full history node. Okay, interesting price point, huh? Well, I want to kind of see what the change is going to be eventually as well. Like what the, if we look back to how many there were before and how it looks afterwards. Let's see. Today's balance, 13.5 thousand euros. Let's see here. Oh, okay. The recurring support here is help XPL Labs keep full history and non-full history nodes online. We will maintain and host them and plug them into the XRPL so the entire, and that starts at 50. This is just for membership. It's just like a normal help type of thing. Okay, I probably wouldn't, yeah, but I understand as well. I would probably, if I had to make a choice, I would go for this one. I'm not going to support like a membership 50 euro for almost nothing. This one is adopt or a shared node, but yeah, a lot of people just donated, huh? This is a really, hey, Kevin Cage, this is a really, you're in a little bit of a predicament here as well, but that's for, I guess, a different time that will make a little bit of a discussion about this. Because at the end of the day, it's kind of hard to pull a line through this. I mean, we know that XPL Labs, for example, is basically funded for a good part by Ripple. A little while ago, they got a very huge grant from Spring at that point. And whenever, whenever I see this type of stuff, I do understand basically that they mean the best for the XRPL ledger, right? But I always come up with some very difficult questions on my own, I guess, and that is exactly who's getting what for what you give. So even though in this case here, if the literal thing, what you pay for is what you get, that's good. But for example, a donation, so in this case, adopt a shared node or adopt an entire full history of a node, I completely understand. With donation or recurring support, I find it really difficult to see what exactly you get back. But then again, there's a little balance sheet here for exactly what you do get, so I guess it's kind of interesting. And it says here you can submit expense. Maybe you can actually put down exactly what you want to pay. I'm not exactly sure, nor do I really mind. I think this all will be fixed. Even if nobody actually pulls in and helps out, it will work. It will all be fine. This is just making it quote unquote better. So I guess pretty cool, right? Pretty cool initiative to help the XRPL ledger out. Then let's move on. Adidas steps into the metaverse by partnering with NFT projects Bored Ape Yacht Club and Punk's Comic. So I think this is also rather interesting because we've seen Adidas now work with a couple of different sectors. We've seen them work with Coinbase. We have seen them work with, what's the name again? Sandbox, the game. Yeah, I mean, they're making steps. I think Adidas knows them getting into the sector so quote unquote early is a very, very big benefit because they can get a lot of deals really, really cheaply because of their name. Then Cardano based DEX. This is the sole reason why the Cardano price had a little 10% pump yesterday because the Cardano decentralized exchange was announced. Now they are to hold a public sale on Kick.io. Not too much of a fan of all that, but apparently here, what actually was said was that Cardano will have a DEX running by the end of this month or by Christmas. Now, there's quite a lot of fake announcements and quite a lot of quote-unquote new announcements that are kind of more unofficial coming about. But just understand now that Cardano is making some steps, finally, and people are kind of excited for that. It just took a long time. Then on the same note, Cardano hits 20 million transactions processed. What are its future predictions? Many people ask me that about Cardano, but I keep sharing the same thing. If you're not a Cardano holder, then why does this matter to you? And if you are a Cardano holder, you already know they're doing amazing. So what are the future predictions? We only know one line, guys. And that line looks like this. All right? Up, up, up. If it's up, then it's up. If it's up, and it only keeps going up because Cardano is a maddening project in a really, really good way. All right, on the contrary, guys, and I sometimes like to share this stuff within my crypto news videos because, well, you got to kind of cover both sides, right? So Charlie Munger, I think Munger, wants the US to ban cryptos like China. Charlie Munger believes the markets are wildly overvalued in places, and the current era is even crazier than the dot-com boom of the 1990s. The American billionaire revealed that he wishes that cryptocurrencies were never invented and praised China for the crypto ban. The 97-year-old vice chairman of Berkshire Hathaway expresses his aversion to exuberances of capitalism and considers crypto bad for investors. He considers crypto bad for people and backs China on its cryptocurrency ban. In his previous interviews, Munger has shed light on the concept of speculative excess and asymmetry of wealth. When in reality, whenever I think about crypto, I think about it in the sense that this is finally one way, once more, after I guess like 20 years, where the average Joe can actually pretty easily become a millionaire. As I've said before, guys, if you're following this channel, my goal is to make you a millionaire, and I think it's going to happen for 99% of the people watching right now. All you have to do is subscribe. And they kind of want to take that away from us from the perspective that they don't really need it anymore. I mean, if you are a multi-billionaire, I understand that you don't need this quote-unquote new sector, right? Think about that for a little second. If you're a multi-billionaire, you don't need Bitcoin to get rich. You don't need others to get there's no need for you to need Bitcoin. And specifically if you're 100 years old. Yeah, this is not you. This is not your thing. All right, I keep looking back thinking, I understand now more so why they would be against it or why they would say it's unnecessary or a bad thing. Because they're not used to it. I can sometimes think TikTok is a bad thing. It's just not really my, maybe it is my generation. It depends on how you view it. But I just feel as if you got to be in it to know it. And you got to kind of need it from a certain perspective too. Because you maybe don't have something, I don't know how to explain it exactly. But I just think he's kind of out of it. So I just don't like his opinion because he's not inside the same realm that we are in.